I want to talk to you about the Nagel, later on, Kodak Pupille camera. So this is the camera right here. It's a very, very compact 127 size camera. Take the lens cap off for you. So it's very, very small, very compact. Was made between 1930 and 1934. Very solid camera. Takes really nice pictures. Because mine actually has a Schneider lens. Some of the earlier models that were only Nagel have the Carl Zeiss lens. Some of the later model cameras have a Cooke lens. But it's a, like I said, it's a 127 size camera. Very, very compact. Was the predecessor to the Kodak Retina cameras, which are 35 millimeter. But since this is 127 size film, it's a little bit bigger negative. How the camera operates is the lens is on a helicoil. So on the bottom of the camera here, you just move this lever over, and as you can see, the lens is on a helicoil. You focus your lens here. My camera has an accessory shoe on it. So how this worked was you would buy an accessory rangefinder that would slide into here. You would focus the rangefinder to your subject, transfer that distance to your lens, focus your lens, then the shutter speeds are set right here. So you would just set your shutter speed, and mine has a shutter speed that goes from 1/300th of a second all the way down to 1 second, along with B for bulb and T for time. Underneath here is where your aperture settings are set. You would set your proper aperture, and mine go from anywhere from f2.8 to f16. Cock your shutter here. You would take your photograph by clicking that shutter release button right here. Look through the viewfinder. So it has a pop-up viewfinder. There's no built-in rangefinder or anything. When you look through your viewfinder, it's going to be a vertical subject. So if you want to take a horizontal picture, you'd actually have to turn the camera vertically to get a horizontal subject. Pop that back down when you're not using it. This accessory shoe comes off, so you can see your depth of field scale. This is your winding knob, and how you would load the film is you would just open up the camera by sliding this bar over. Normally most cameras would pull off from the bottom, but this camera pulls off from the top, so you just pop your film chamber out. I don't know if you can see this, but you would put your fresh roll of film into here. This actually slides out on a spring, so you would pull that back, put your fresh roll of film into here, bring your leader over to your take-up spool and take up the lead till you would see start. And once you see the start sign, you would pop this back into your camera, lock it up, and then you would wind this until you see number 1 frame right here. Once you took your first frame, you would wind until you saw the number 1 on your second window, and then you would take your second picture. And then you would just keep on winding until you'd see number 2, and then number 2. So even though you'd only see 8 numbers, you're actually taking 16 pictures on a roll of 127 film. To put the camera back away into its case, you would move this bar back down, but you have to put it to infinity first, because if you look right here, there's a little indent. If you don't pull the lens to infinity, when you move this bar over, it gets stuck and it won't go all the way down. So once you get to infinity, now that indented bar allows this bar to fit all the way down into the camera. Put your accessory shoe back on your camera. Oh, backwards. Put your lens cap on. And I have a nice accessory case, so this actually fits right into the case itself. Close it up, and you're off shooting. If you like this video, please like it and share it with other people. I also am doing a blog post on this camera, and you can see that on my website at www.dancuny.com. Thank you for your time.